hope you all are well and enjoying e-learning. Today we will learn the poem The Quarrel by Eleanor Farjeon. Before we begin, a brief introduction about the poet. Eleanor Farjeon was born in London on 13 February in 1881. She belonged to a literary family. Eleanor was timid when she was a child. She had weak eyesight and suffered from illness throughout her childhood. Her father encouraged her writing from the age of 5. She wrote poems, stories, and plays for children. She has written about her family and her childhood with her brother Harry in a nursery in the 90s. The poet and her brother Harry were very close to each other. The poem is about a quarrel between the siblings. It is very common for brothers and sisters to quarrel with each other for no serious reason. The quarrel usually begins with a small issue and gradually it turns serious. But such quarrel does not last long. It rather makes the bond strong and the quarrelsome siblings become friendly once again. The poet speaks about a quarrel that broke out between her brother and herself. The beginning of it was slight as usual, but it turned into serious. Both of them claimed that both were right and blamed each other for being wrong. They grew hatred for each other, and the afternoon turned unpleasant, as both of them were sad, as the quarrel spoiled their mood. Then the brother came forward, gave her sister a friendly pat to end the quarrel, saying it was he who was at fault, and thus the quarrel came to an end. Now children, open your book and go to the page that contains the poem The Quarrel so that we can read the poem together. The Quarrel by Eleanor Farjeon. I quarreled with my brother, I don't know what about. One thing led to another and somehow we fell out. The start of it was light, the end of it was strong. He said he was right, I knew he was wrong. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on the back and said, "Oh, come along. We can't go on all night." I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. Now children, learn the poem and the word meanings that are given at the bottom of the page. And later on, I'll be sending you the tasks that you will be writing in your English literature notebook. That's all for today. Take care and happy e-learning.